everybody and welcome back to the Cresswell Wanderers Women's YouTube channel today. I just want to say a massive thank you to all the support we've had on the videos so far, and to anybody new, make sure you hit that subscribe button and like this video. We appreciate any support we can get as we are just starting out, and we've got a big game for you today against Staffordshire Victoria, who are just below us in the league on goal difference, so it would be nice to beat them today and get some points as well as goals between us and them. Before we get into the team lineup for today's game, I just want to give a massive shout out to this season's sponsors, whether it be for the home kit or for an individual player sponsor. It's much appreciated and it helps us out massively as a club. So here's a shout out to the Drawing Room Tattoo Parlour, Charlie Butler Massage, Pink Skips, Taurus Water Hygiene Limited, Hot Wheels, Walsall Housing Group, Optimal Beauty, Unique Interiors and M&M Rail Solutions. The links are in the description, so be sure to check them out and like their social media pages. Now for today's team lineup. We have no Nat today, so we thank Liv for stepping between the sticks for us. We also have no Katie at the back. Rachel drops into her position in the back three alongside the Mop and Shelley T. Myself and Hot Dogs are on the wings with Deeks, Tash and Maddie sitting in the middle. Sophie dropped out due to injury in the warm-up, which leaves the Mop with the captain's armband, and Beth takes her position with Kelly up top. We are limited in terms of subs today, and on the bench we've got Little M, Danny and Savage. With Jess stepping in as captain today, she goes up for today's coin toss, and you can see the ref, does some coin tossing, and we end up keeping the kick, so we stay the way that we're facing. We don't have to switch over this week, and Kelly gets us underway for the top of the table clash against Staffordshire Victoria. And we kick off, and I just need to warn you right now that there is a lot of action going on at the start of this video, so please bear with me whilst I try and deliver it as best as I can. Whew, here goes. So Staffordshire Victoria have a throw-in down this near side. They try and get that into the box, but Maddie is there to collect and intercept. She clears that downfield where Kelly has got tons of time to just get this under control, which she does. She looks up and finds Tash asking for the ball. Tash looks up and sees the run of Roxy, and she places that perfectly down the right wing. Roxy tries to get an early ball in, but it's intercepted by the defender, but she nicks past her there. She then puts a beautiful cross in. The keeper manages to get her hands on that, but it falls to me at the back post. I can see Kelly's open and I lay it into her, and she's there to finish, and she makes it 1-0 to Cresswell Wanderers in the opening 4 minutes of the game. It's another quick start from the girls. We definitely needed that to settle any nerves coming into this game, and we have done so there. We don't have the footage here, but Kelly does get played through by Deeks, and the keeper comes out to try and claim that, but unfortunately she misses. And we are 2-0 up inside of, 11 minutes I think that was? And yeah, Kelly gets nutmeg there, unfortunate. I've taken a throw-in on the far side. Again, Kelly gets the ball down, and I mean, what do you even say about that? It's been a little bit of a scrappy game so far, but we do find ourselves 3-0 up inside of 20 minutes, and the pressure continues from there. You'll see in clips like this where it was just getting kicked up in the air. Nobody really knew where they were, what they were doing, and it did get scrappy. But there the defender fails to clear her lines, and Kelly gets onto that again like a shark smelling blood in the ocean. She takes a shot and it goes just wide of the far post. I think the keeper might have had that covered. We've got Maddie in the middle now playing the ball back to Jess, and this is what we're trying to achieve. We're trying to achieve nice football where everybody understands their roles, and we feel comfortable enough to play it across the back. We do so there. Rach puts a lovely ball over the top for Kel. Kel gets in front of her defender and she slots that past the keeper to make it 4-0 to Cresswell Wanderers inside of 25 minutes. It's just beautiful football. You can really see what we're trying to achieve here. We got another throw-in on the far side. Maddie gets that down, and again she puts a lovely cross in from the left-hand side this time. Tash misses that and falls to the floor, but Roxy's there to smash it in for her first goal of the season. You can see how delighted she is. You can see how delighted everybody else is. They all get in to give her a cuddle, and it's 5-0 to Cresswell Wanderers. You know, she's been absolutely brutal down that right-hand side. The defence really couldn't keep up with her, and I'm glad she was rewarded with a goal at the back post to make it 5-0 to Cresswell Wanderers. And that will take us nicely into half-time. And now I can breathe. I'm back again, and the action here starts with Jess getting onto a loose ball. She plays that lovely pass into the feet of Tash, who slips it out to Beth, who then waits and waits and waits. And it's only when Tash is offside that she decides to play the ball to her. Here we've got Kelly swinging a corner in from the right-hand side. Again, it goes over the keeper's head, but thankfully this time we've got Tash on the end of that one to slam that into the back of the net for her first goal of the game to put Cresswell 6-0 up. Victoria take a free kick and that's lofted down the wing. Roxy picks that up and plays it into the middle. It's headed onto the number 4 who flicks that on and Deeks decides to control it with her face. She plays that through to Kel. Kel flicks it round the corner to Beth and that plonks her on top of the head and we just move on from there. Here we've got Tash with a beautiful header onto the bar but the rebound falls kindly to her and she's there to hit that on the half volley to get her second goal of the game and to put Cresswell 7-0 up. Woo! You'll notice she becomes best friends with that crossbar. Kelly intercepts the ball here. Number 12 is too slow in getting rid of that. You can see she just takes around the corner and number 8 just literally hacks at her ankles there and we are rewarded with a penalty which Tash will step up to take for her hat-trick. Nope, it's that crossbar again, Tash. I don't know why, but you seem to have a little bit of a thing with it today. And again, Tash is in the action. She takes a good touchdown, but that time the defender does well to see that out and Beth can't get onto the trailing ball. Deeks is in the middle. She's poked that through to number 12 and just watch this. I mean, just absolutely no attempt to play the ball. She just kicks Tash down to the ground. And yeah, Deeks gets a little bit hot-headed here, so we'll have to swear that out. Deeks does pick up a yellow for her troubles, but we carry on. So Kelly's played the ball back to Rachel here. She collects that. And again, she has a lot of time this game to pick out passes, and she overhits that one just a little bit.
If you're going to shoot, bang it.
Wise words, Tony. So Shelley intercepts the ball there. Maddie gets onto the end of that one. You can see the players like kind of shoulder barging into her, but she carries on. Kelly sees the run of Beth and she tries to play a ball into her, and Beth does get onto the end of it, but her shot's really tame and the keeper does well to get down and stop that from hitting the back of the net. It's good play again. There we've got Shelley T playing the ball into Deeks. She again flicks that round to Rachel and you'll notice the theme here. So much time to just do what she wants with it. This time it's a better ball. It's through to Beth. She's trying to get down onto that, but again the defender sees that out for a corner. On the opposing side we've got another one swung in and that almost could have gone in. I think if the keeper wasn't there to pick that up, that might have just been straight into the back of the net. But it's not. So she takes the kick out of her hands. It's a fairly simple kick, but Danny can't get her head onto that one, and number 18 picks that up in the middle. She takes her time. She picks out a pass to number 12. 12 gets on that. It's a nice bit of football, to be honest. She plays that through. It's back again, but Rach is there to clean up. She takes that down onto the wing, and she gets a ball into Maddie. Maddie takes a good touch here, but she swings it a little bit wildly. It goes into the middle of the pitch where no one's really there, and the keeper picks up an injury and has to be subbed off. This time it's close from Victoria. It's swung in towards that near post, but thankfully her head goes wide. And we've got a little bit of pinball going on, so everybody's just whacking it down the line, and Kelly's knee just turns into an absolute noodle there. Oh, it's not pleasant to watch, but that will cause her problems, and ultimately it ended a game. I don't know, she kind of like hyperextended a knee and her groin was causing the problems anyway, so that is the end of the game for Kelly. Four goals again today. She's done really well. Some nice link-up play as well from her. We've got Jess getting onto this ball here. She kind of loops that up into the air. Again, it's scrappy in the middle. No one can really get it under control. It's just a bit here, there and everywhere. Danny almost intercepts, but it's fired down onto the right wing for them. She tries to nick that over the top. Jess again sweeps up at the back. She says, no thank you, I'm a mop and you will not get past me. And that will run out for a goal kick. Rachel again in the middle. This time she loses a battle, but Deeks is there to just pick that up. No real pressure, so she plays that out onto the wing. We try again and play it back. I think we were a little bit too casual there and Shelley can't get onto it, but the mop says, see you later. Loose in the middle again. It's becoming a bit of a theme in this half. I think really it was about damage limitation and not allowing us to play air game and, you know, score more goals. Beth tries to play that through to Tash there, but she would have been off. Maddie gets onto that. She takes a nice touch on the inside, puts it on that left peg of hers, swings it into the box, and it falls through to Tash. And this time, the crossbar is nice to her. And she gets a hat-trick. So that puts us 8-0 up. 3 goals for Tash in the second half. It's been a good display from her. And we kick off again. And that will really be the last bit of action for the Tanks today. We come out on top against a good side. They definitely made the game difficult for us, particularly in the second half. We thank them for hosting us and giving us a good challenge, and we look forward to next week's fixture against Shrewsbury Juniors. But for now, we are top of the league. Say we are top of the league. Thank you all for watching. We appreciate your support on these videos, and hopefully that will continue going into the next few games. Come on, you Tangs.